Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing some important tips on how to mow your annual ryegrass, including when to mow it after an overseeding and the height of your mow and how that should go. So with that, let's dive into it. Okay, first let's talk about when you want to do your first mow of your annual ryegrass after overseeding it. You want to typically wait about 30 days from when you overseeded it. This gives it time for the grass to really root in and establish itself before you start cutting it. It's also important not to wait too long, right? You don't want to wait till the grass blade is about 4 inches or too high. That way, it could tear the blade, it could damage it. So it's best to cut it before 4 inches. Okay, first let's talk about the height of your mow. I recommend going from 2 to 2.5 inches on your height on your lawnmower. This will provide a very clean look, but also giving it a very healthy green look too. It's important not to cut it too low because then you'll see the dormant Bermuda underneath. And so you get a mix of green and brown in your grass and it just doesn't look good. So I recommend 2.5 inches on your lawnmower, and that should be a great cut height. Okay, the other thing I just wanted to point out, I was really excited. This is my first mow on an annual ryegrass. I was really excited to get some striping done, but unless you have a striping kit, it's just not gonna happen on this. You will see that I do have some tire tracks, which is somewhat of a stripe, but you're not gonna get a stripe without a striping kit. All right, now I wanna talk about some of the imperfections that you may see after an overseeding and going into your first mow. You might see some thin spots in some areas. This is probably due to that area not getting enough water during the overseeding process, not enough sun. You could overseed that one area depending on your timing of the year and what the weather's going to be coming up, but it's best to just leave it as is. It will kind of fill in a little bit, but it'll probably be thin for the winter. Okay, when it comes to bagging or mulching your clippings into it on the annual ryegrass, I prefer to pick it up. I've noticed the first mow I did was I mulched it in and I got clumps and clumps of these clippings all over the lawn. It got gummed up into my lawnmower. So I just recommend just bagging it up and taking it off the grass. It looks a lot more cleaner. I know you're taking away a lot of the nutrients, but it just looks better to me. It looks like a nice clean cut and less dirty. I also recommend not putting your lawnmower over your sidewalk. I did that a couple times on my first mow and it just stained the concrete. It goes away eventually, but hosing it off didn't really work for me. But I recommend just keeping your lawnmower on the grass instead of taking it off onto the sidewalk. The clumps will kind of fall down there. All right, lastly guys, you want to make sure you're doing this maybe every 2 weeks. It's not going to be growing very often during the winter time. It does grow a little bit more than obviously than the Bermuda grass, but you want to probably do this every 2 weeks, and guys, it's going to look really good compared to your neighbors. I've got several compliments just going out there and mowing and like, hey, how'd you do this? Your lawn looks so awesome. I'd love to do this. And you're going to be the envy of your neighborhood when you do this. So highly recommend it. It just looks so clean in the wintertime when everyone else's lawns are brown. All right guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. You found this information very beneficial for you. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. And don't forget to share it with your buddies and friends. Until next time guys, enjoy the mow. All right guys, well there you go. There's the final product of the first mow of the annual rye. There you go, look at that.